Dax is playing hooky from school. He claims he's sick. We'll see. Work it out of him. All right, use that mop. Get to cleaning the floors.
You do it, false.
Nope. Clean the floor, go to school. Big day at the shop. First pot of coffee brewed through that one. How's this going?
Well, somebody's in my way. I need to go get tools.
Who's in your way?
That guy. Oh. Is there a different antenna that you were using? That's what's in the box with it.
I need to find a mount. Because you got the most powerful radio Midland makes, I feel like we should use a better antenna.
Oh, okay. That's why I was asking. I didn't know.
That way I can yell at you at Cargill. So this morning we were switching this over to corn, doing some greasing. BJ's putting a radio in the Fendt, putting a monitor in the Fendt for card ace. And yeah, then we're going to shell some corn. Gonna go back to yesterday. Labeled.
Nice bunch, guys.
Yeah. Take it you found ground? Oh, maybe you didn't.
Yeah. Swing and miss.
Is the fuse blown?
No, I don't know that this is a good place to ground. There's no stud in here that melts it. Should be. It melts in the frame. Alright, trying to hook up our Midland radio, and the problem is there's nothing in here that's really giving us sufficient ground. I've already tried these guys. They're mounted to the metal, but it doesn't seem to be completing the circuit. So we're going to try something else. Take my power off here. Take him out. Alright, after doing some poking around in here with a multimeter, can indeed ground right here. That post. My problem is that ring is just too daggone big to make good contact. So we're going to see if we can find a smaller ring terminal to put on this guy, and we should be in business. Alright, so what we've done is removed that guy, put that dude on there, tighten him up, and now we're going to see. That's what we want. We got power. So just this ring was just too. See what I mean? Wasn't making contact with that post. Wasn't making solid ground. So that was the problem. Got that taken care of. Now to set the privacy code, put the antenna on, we should be in business.
Since Dax is bouncing around here, climbing on grain carts, and says he feels fine. He's 8 and he hasn't got sick. I'm taking him to school. He definitely just got in BJ's truck though, not mine. Wrong truck?
Yes.
All right, load up. So I just took Jeff over here to grab a truck. One thing I forgot, first day we were doing beans, BJ spilled some beans. It just happened. Basically the door on the new grain cart was kind of cracked open. Who knows how that happened? But anyways, there's a 40% chance of rain or a 60% chance of rain the next 2 days. The odds of it raining, in my opinion, are slim to none, just based on previous experiences this year. But anyways, in case it does rain, I'm gonna drive this loader over there and scoop up those beans best I can because, well, they're gonna rot and stink for years. And nothing will grow there.
Right here, we're just spreading these out
so that they rot quickly. Looks like Dad's about ready to roll. Now he's cleaning the floor. Must have got some dust on it. Just got done greasing the head. Need to switch over a few things in the monitor and then the combine's ready to roll. So one thing we're doing right now is changing a couple things in the monitor so the row feelers work. Basically, we're using a Ricart row feeling system, so we have to, for whatever reason, change our steer command to default settings, switch this button over here on the side, and then our Ricart will work. I don't know why that's the case, but it works. There we go. Go here. Factory default select. Now we flip this button, and he should be good. Ah, there we go. Okay, there, the roof's even halfway clean still. All right, BJ, let's see that thing, that little trick again. You doing that with the force? Ah. But anyways, now we're gonna run the ends off of this cornfield, like I said before, just so we can see out when we're leaving. We're gonna dump that here, make sure everything works. And then we're gonna move down the road to some corn. It's probably a little bit drier. This corn's not gonna be super dry yet. Let's see if Dad's got everything figured out here. It looks like he's having issues. So right here, we're changing the crop settings. In the Gleaner, you tell the computer what crop you're running and it gives you the recommended factory settings. You run your machine up to full throttle and then you adjust it to match what it's suggesting you run. These are suggestions, but they'll typically get you kind of close. We checked this by hand, predicted this. He checked it at 230 bushel breaker. Will it make that? Probably not. We'll see. Might be the only time we see those kind of numbers. This is where we had to dig in a water line earlier this summer.
Hey! Grain cart operating with LSWs in a Fendt 1038. While our firmware updates on the ag later. But everything works good, except for when we got to update the firmware. Once that's done, cart aces to go. New cart is locked and loaded. Look at this, look at this. If it's gonna rain, I can just hit that button and nothing happens. So I hit the other button and nothing else happens. Huh. Well, it was working. Are you kidding me? You're not kidding me. Huh. If it isn't one thing, it's another. These are definitely first world problems. I never thought I needed a powered tarp on a grain cart. I'm not sure I do now. I sure don't have one. I mean, it's there, but it needs some attention, so we'll see what's going on. Could be a little breaker kick, could be something else. That's a warning for people that care about such things. I've never really read it. I think it basically says don't act like an idiot. Most warnings should say don't act like an idiot, because in my experience, if you don't act like an idiot, you're okay. A lot of people need to take that advice.
There's some pretty good corn. Assuming we're remotely right, this is 280 bushel corn. And it looks like it's good corn. Pretty close to full. And there's our good old Capella head plugging up. So right up there you can see the window. And basically when that window is full, you're full. Now we have a sensor that goes off, but once the sensor goes off, we just kind of start watching the windows. Dad's going to hollow out a place for BJ to pull in so he can dump. Hopefully we don't spill corn everywhere. Could happen. BJ's first day in the fantastic Fendt. He had 1,400 pounds on. Good news is the yield monitor's right.
Now that we can see out the driveways, Dad's going to fold up. We're going to go finish the last cornfield we were running before we switch to beans.
Yeah. Are you fantastic finning?
Yeah, now.
Get this riveting footage here. It's awesome. You feel like you're training for Top Gun? You got 3 joysticks over there.
Yeah. It's a lot of joy.
Sticks bring you a lot of joy, huh? We are heading to the next cornfield. Jeff and I stopped over here to get the trucks. Dad and BJ are at the cornfield, so we're gonna head that way, meet them there, and hopefully get some corn knocked out. There is a rain shower. Looks like it's coming this way. It'll be interesting to see how it dissipates.
All right, so we're back at it. This is a field that we started. We opened it up a couple weeks ago. We had a contract to fill, and this was some dry stuff, so we started on this field a couple weeks ago, and we're back to finish it up today. Dry, pretty dry. Side note: tarp fixed. Nothing was wrong with it. It just must have timed out power-wise. I don't know if I'd cycled the key since the last time I'd messed with it or what, but definitely just had to go out and turn the tarp on. Alright, we are card acing. That green bar means we are locked on, hands-free, talking to you on a camera. Basically, all I got to do is make sure I'm going fast enough for him. So, as long as the yellow stuff goes in the red tank and not on the ground, we're good to go. That rain has apparently passed. No more signs on the windows. Although it is fairly dark back in there.
This corn's pretty dry apparently with 16 to 15%, so we're putting it straight in a bin and not going to our dryer. So we need to move this.
W's. Hard to see the back ones. They're there, I think.
Are you the school bus?
Thank you very much.
See you, Mason.
Gotta go dump the truck. I know someone's going to ask. It takes roughly 10 minutes to load a truck here. The switch grain bits we're now dumping in our wet bin. This is our bin that feeds our dryer. Go over here and make sure we're filling okay, and that these doors are shut. I don't know. I think they're shut. Yes. There we go. Yes. So that's one of the reasons why we take a moisture sample. That grain is borderline, but it was just a little bit too wet. 18.1%. We'd probably be fine putting that directly in the bin, but We want to get some halfway dry corn on the base of this bin because the fans on the holding bin run all fall, so by the time we all that out, it'll definitely be dry. Now back in our little waiting room. Best part about having a new coffee pot, good coffee's not far away.